Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day, and today we got something new in the house. Apricity. Yep. Ariana and Evans A&E. Apricity. Basically, you got right across the top. Definitely smell apricots. Then you have a bunch of little scents that go with it. Definitely smell sandalwood and kind of a vanilla and something else. Orange. I think it's orange. Smells like orange. There's other little scents in there too that are popping in, but when you lather it up, definitely it's apricot and sandalwood with a tad bit of vanilla. Really pleasant scent. And it lathers up really nice too. This is my first A&E, and it's like it took a lot of moisture in it. Not quite the Jeffrey Smith drippy, but it works. And then we're going to be using the Merkur 34C with some Astra blades. Typically, I think it's I use Astras a lot. What can you say? I like Astras. They're like my daily driver of shaving. And then we'll follow up with the splash. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this. All right, so how's your day going? So this looks a little different. I'm using my wife's phone right now. Yeah, it's like my phone is acting up. Let's just say it that way. So it's like, can I use your phone? She's like, why? I'm like, I need it for about a half an hour. She's like, why? I'm like, because I want to make a video. Why? I was like, are you free? Why? I'm like, okay. Just leave it there. All right. Well, fine. So I'm using her phone. She has a newer phone compared to mine. I got a Samsung 9 Plus. It's 4.5 years old now. And yeah, you definitely smell the apricot. There's kind of a green note in there, kind of a trying to place it. It's almost like a lime, but it's not a lime, it's bergamot. Maybe that's what I'm smelling. It's like you smell it and you're like, man, it's like, the brains is working overtime. Too many scents all gelled together. That's one nice thing about this soap is like, it's like I keep smelling it. It's like, what am I smelling? That's a good thing. Next thing you know, I was like, I'd be like Emu and Doug, because it's supposed to be made with emu oil. Sorry, Emu, you were being a pain. We turned you into oil. We rendered you down. Oh. Yeah, I probably will have to get myself a new phone here real quick. Yeah, when you can't open up your emails and read them because it won't load and constantly shutting itself off, and the battery life only lasts maybe a couple hours. You know it's time for a new phone. That's why I do all my recording on is my phone. And she says, I keep telling you, you need a new phone. You always complain about your phone. It's like, yeah, well, I know. It's like you're comfortable with how it works, and it's all those idiosyncrasies and how it's being a pain in the ass. But it's like, but I don't want to go through the effort of having to change. And like, yeah. I'm old, okay? Give me a break. I like technology. I embrace technology. I'm from the generation of we're the first ones that had personal computers. So much that we've trained. It's like my mother-in-law, she's 85, and she has her own PC, and she uses it all the time. And it was kind of funny is that we got her an iPad, and the family chipped in and got her an iPad. Well, my brother-in-law, he is an Apple guy, so the rest of us are your basic PC style guys and gals. So we got it for her, and she's like 80 something years old, and she's using an iPad like crazy. She makes video calls and everything. The first few times when we got it, it's like she's using it. You gotta move the darn thing. We just got the top of your head. It's like, come on. Once she figured that out, she was good. But still, we're creatures of habit. We like something and it works for us. Why change, right? So it's forced in us to hit us over the head. Same thing when it comes to vehicles. It's like I'd still be driving my 2005 truck. You know, it's like it was paid off within 3 years of when I got it. So like 2007 or 8, paid it off, and we're like driving it no problem. Happy with it. And then a deer came along and destroyed it. So the only reason I got a new vehicle, it was 15 years old, still going strong, other than having to take care of maintenance and everything. But did have to replace the transmission, which I was happy with. You know, transmission was a lot cheaper than buying a new vehicle. But along came the deer, and no more deer, no more truck. It's like that thing caved the whole front of my truck in. That reminds me, my motorcycle, I've had it for 18 years now. My God, jeez. The 2005 Suzuki. Man, been that long. Time flies. Keeps on going. Just doesn't wait for us. Yeah, I'm really thinking about getting a new bike too. That's 10 grand right there. I bought when my bike was brand new. It was $5,800. Shows how much it's like the same bike now, like 12. Inflation, monetizing debt, yeah, you know it, all that fun stuff. You know, dollar doesn't buy what it used to. But now I'm thinking, instead of having a cruiser, Street Fighter cruiser style bike, I'm thinking about getting a road adventure bike. Get the bags and everything on it, and so it system's all ready to rock and roll. Go that route. I like motorcycles, just the fact that if you wanted to go run out real quick, you can, heck, you drive across the state on a single tank of gas. Can't do that with the car, but sure can do it with a motorcycle. And it doesn't break the bank either. But I'll have to start saving up probably next year. Oh no, sun's down. Where were you going? Back of the wall. But that's the thing. The more money you can put down on something, less you have to finance, the less you're going to be paying. And interest rates are going up too. That's going to be a pain. So paying for it in cash, it's getting back to that where that's more important. But a motorcycle does pay for itself in fuel in the long run. Yeah, it's like my current bike is maybe worth $1,000, $2,000 if I'm lucky. But probably keep both of them. My wife will like, why? Get rid of the other one. Okay. Unless she complains a lot, then I might, but. This depends on moods, probably. Definitely now, it's like you get one of those road adventure bikes. It's like the seating around. It's like mine is a Street Fighter. My Cruiser is a Street Fighter. So it's aggressive stance when you're sitting on it. And let me tell you, you ride that thing for 2 hours. Like I've done road trips with it, and first year I was like contemplating going on a long extended road trip, and it was like my first time I went halfway across the state, 2-hour drive, and it was like, nope, this is not happening. Not at all. This is not a comfortable bike at all. That was back when I first got it. I really seriously contemplated about getting a bagger or a touring bike back then, about 2008, I guess. And then I had my health problems and I died, and never thought much about it then. And then what's got me thinking about it though is friend Palmer. He's getting himself a bike. He's gonna probably get himself a Kawasaki Versus, which is a good bike. I'm leaning towards the V-Strom myself. 650. 1,000 would be nice. The extra CCs, little oomph, but in all reality, the 650's got some balls to it. 70 horsepower with a 500-pound bike is more than adequate, that's for sure. And you go with up to 1,000. Now you're getting a little more horsepower, but you're not really getting gas mileage out of it. You're only getting like 40 miles to the gallon. That's getting within the range of most cars, like our SUV that we have. My wife's car that we picked up due to problems with the previous car. I think it gets 32. Like my Street Fighter, my Suzuki, it gets 65. So, yeah. It drops down to about 60 if I'm doing 80 mile an hour, but get on the interstate and cruise. Definitely will get heated grips for it. Get the model that has the hand guards and get some heated grips and all the luggage with it, all the cases. Go on a road trip. That's what my brothers are doing now. They start doing like a couple weeks ago. A couple of my brothers took a trip completely around Lake Michigan, up and around. Man, as long as you got your passport, no problem. They did it on Harley. My brother had a bunch of Harleys, him and his wife. My wife's got her license too, but she wants to get one of those spiders, 3-wheeled ones. And he said, yeah, that was the longest trip I ever took. And I'm like, God, my ass hurt. Like, I couldn't stand and sit at the same time. It was horrible. Like, yeah, you're riding on a bike that isn't really designed for long distances. There you got a carbon seat on the darn thing, but carbon seats only mitigate the seating arrangement to a certain point. Your tailbone's going to feel it. Not the big thing I had a problem with my bike. It's like 2 hours, I feel like you're going to kind of snap off your tailbone. Man, great scent. Good shave. Nice and smooth. Oh, right there. Missed one. It's got some good residual slickness. All I do is add a little bit of moisture in the face and it's slick. I smell like apricots. Love apricots. My preferred way of any more of eating apricots, so is dehydrated apricots. Buy a bag of them and just pop one in your mouth, and it's like a chewing a gummy. So, yeah, I like them. All right, man, it smells good. Okay, the splash. Yep, that smells so good. All right, I took Justin's from the Red Island Shavers. Come out there. Well, this restrictor is restrictive. Wow, holy crud. Can't even hardly, come out of there. There, finally. Wow. That smells good. A little tingling. It must have a little bit of alcohol in it, but I'm getting a little tingling right here. Man, that smells so good. Oh man, definitely apricot, vanilla, orange, and sandalwood coming to the front there. Those are the big ones I'm smelling. Apricity. Oh, that's a wonderful scent. I wonder what the wife's gonna say. You smell like apricot. How to keep the wife away for 24 hours. Sometimes you just gotta make yourself happy. All right. There you go. A&E's Apricity. Wonderful scent, man. I like it. I really like it. But then again, I like a lot of fruit scents. Hello, fruit. And that was a shave of the day was brought to you by Merkur 34C with Astra blades. Yeah. That was a good shave. And then followed up with a little bit of Apricity splash. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends. And we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.